Alright folks, today we're tackling the hard-hitting questions. It's Thanksgiving, bro. It's a time to buy Dominaria Remastered. Now if you've been tuned into Better Commander for a while, you'll know that this isn't really a finance channel. I dip my toe in the finance realm once in a while, but it's more just to voice an opinion or espouse a philosophy. I'll pick out cards that are a little cheaper than I think they should be and talk about those. The idea is to be able to play the game, to have a variety of decks and archetypes to play around with, and have powerful fun cards to slot into creative Commander decks. I don't think that speccing in the sealed product is a wise basket to put your eggs into, dude. Keep your eggs to yourself. Your retirement strategy shouldn't be Magic the Gathering boxes gathering dust in a closet somewhere. There is a caveat to that though. In my heart and in your heart, there is a desire to collect, to have a nifty collection, to bust out rare, expensive cards once in a while and look at them. That's it. My city of traders. You know, if it ends up being worth money in 20 years, or if it's worthless, it brought me joy to discover that I owned it. I mean, listen man, my collection of Phyrexian Dreadnoughts brings me joy. One of them is so banged up it's barely playable, but I love seeing it in play. I love doing dumb stuff with it. By the same token, the Shalai Voice of Plenty I just picked up for 90 cents gives me the same joy. Commander's a unique format. You get to express yourself, you know, you get to express your personality. Don't let your personality be garbage. My favorite expression is to say, hey, listen dude, I got this Pure Steel Paladin for $1.50 after the Double Masters reprint. Well, listen, that one is probably a bad example because then it got reprinted 4 more times since that set, which really segues us nicely into Dominaria Remastered. This set released almost a year ago in January of 2023 and has steadily slid down in price for a draft box from around $180 to the current low of $94 or thereabouts. There are currently 30 boxes listed below $100 shipped to your Cheeto-stained little hands on TCG Player. At $100 per box, a pack, of which there are 36, is about $3, assuming an 8% tax rate. Taxes vary by state, okay? I don't know what state you're living in, dude. You might be out there in Ohio or Skibbity or whatever. There are about 50 cards worth the price of a pack in the set, all of them rares and mythics. The most expensive uncommon is Nature's Lure, fantastic green ramp that gets a forest untapped for 2 mana. That's about $1. Now that 50 card number also includes a lot of variants, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what is in the collector box, what's in the draft box, what your chances are, you know? Wizards kind of obfuscates all that. But the draft environment looks like a lot of fun. I never drafted it myself, but this is a really decent price for the box if you wanted to draft it. Get your buddies together, make a pizza pie, slop it into your big old face, have a great time, dude. And the most expensive card in the set is Force of Will. It's a free counter spell, alright? Come on, a free unconditional counter spell. Counter anything. This card is about $45, significantly cheaper than the most recent reprint Double Masters, and that was a year ago. That was about $80 to $90 in January of 2023 and features art by band artist Therese Nielsen. Anyways, you also have a whole cycle of tutors in this set. Vampiric Tutor is the priciest, probably the best, and reprinted at Mythic. It's about $26 or so for the cheapest version. I'm used to seeing Vampiric Tutor a little more expensive. Then there's the Urza's Incubator. This has new art. Urza just looking at his kids, dude, getting ready to take a Christmas photo with his incubators. That's the miracle of life, dude. That's birth, brother. This is about $20, give or take, depending on the version. This set has retro frame cards, full art cards, though I'm not sure if the full arts are in the regular draft boosters anyway. Who knows, dude? Urza's Incubator, fantastic tribal, typal, kindred card, whatever you want to say. Sylvan Library is about $16. I love this reprint. It's a dang blessing, dude. A few years ago, this is a true story. This dude online wouldn't sell me his Sylvan Libraries for 30 bucks. I wanted to buy the old school version. He wanted $50. I told him to go scratch, dude, and now times have changed, brother. Now I can get it for much cheaper than that. Very powerful enchantment. Enlightened Tutor, very powerful card. It's an instant. You can go get an artifact or an enchantment. It was once a $60 card. It's down to about $12. What a banger, dude, and a cheap, easy way to add power to your decks. Some people don't like using tutors, but those people are just stinky butts. That's what my nephew says. Oh, here comes Yogg, my dog, straight out of the field and into the bog. This guy rips. He's up around 40 bucks for a while and is currently $11 for either the standard or the Peter Steele full art version. Fantastic card for your Sacrifice Aristocrat decks. Worldly Tutor, Mystical Tutor, and Tomb, these are all pretty dirt cheap compared to where they were a year ago. These were $20 and up cards when Commander started hitting its stride in 2018 or so. This reprint has brought them all down to like $5, $6, $7, something like that. Then there's these next tiers of rares. Commander staples that are cheaper than they used to be. You got Mystic Remora. You got this confused merfolk out there. He's trying to figure out why Kanye West ever was popular in the first place, dude. That Gold Digger song, I guess. Then you got the Birds of Paradise. The dang birds out there. They make mana, they fly around, they roost in the ceiling of Home Depot. They do whatever they want to do because they're birds, dude. They just fly away if you try to grab them. Anyways, man, this card, I used to be seeing it for like $12. You know, now I'm seeing it for $5. Gamble. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of Gamble, you know what I mean? What you pick up might end up right in your graveyard, but it's $3 or so. This is a nice little red tutor. And I gotta say, man, sometimes you want this in your decks, you want that stuff in the graveyard. Go search something up and it's like, well, I don't care if it goes in the graveyard, man. I got recursion. That's what I'm doing in this deck, brother. How about the old Sneak Attack? This is a fantastic effect for 4 mana and $4. Go ahead and Sneak Attack your poodle, dude. See how he likes that. Sneak Attack your mother when she's cooking the turkey. Time Stretch. This card is bonkers in the right deck. Anywhere you can cheat the mana cost or recur it. It's about $1.50, man. Time Stretch doesn't exile itself either. If you're packing recursion for your spells, you can get this back and take all the turns, man. Get it back next turn too if you want. This set is also packed with some commander staples that are 50 to 70 cents, Swords to Plowshares. You got the World Gorge Dragon out there for your combos. You got Counterspell Snap, Fact or Fiction, fantastic card in your blue decks, very cheap right now. Great cards, man. Now it's kind of sad from a certain perspective that there are multiple mythics under $5. Dark Depths, dirt cheap right now, man. Gauntlet of Power, it's like $2. Last Chance, that was a portal only card and is pretty dirt cheap after the reprint. Lyra Dawnbringer, this is a fantastic Angel Beatdown enabler, pretty cheap, man. It's nice for us single buyers out there, but if they space these reprints out a little bit, the cards in the box would be worth more, the stores would be able to move them for more than their cost. It's a catch-22, as they say. It's good for singles buyers, but it's kind of bad for the game in general. Now the point I'm making talking about all this is maybe you should take a second look at this set. The prices, to me anyways, for some of the singles are absolutely insane. And the box prices are pretty great if you want to draft with your friends Sloppy Poppy and Slimbo Jimbo and Felix the Gardener. It also begs the question, why did this box slide down 50% in price? What happened? This was and is a banger of a set with everything everybody asked for. You know, you got your retros in there, you got all that stuff. Why are boxes under $100 when they started at $200? I don't know, man. There was a confluence of factors, not least among them Wizards' messy reprint policy. The cards in the box are depressed by the near constant stream of reprints, but it's a banger box, man. Banger cards, banger singles, banger staples, banger draft environment. I'm just saying, man. Happy holidays to y'all. I hope you enjoy the family time, or I hope you enjoy the time avoiding your family. Snicky G signing off, brothers.